So apparently he doesn't like scary movies, is what I've discovered.
Yeah, I don't think he does either, which is hilarious because goth dad.
We just say Gad.
Egads.
Well, no, Egads is if you like only know them through the internet and never met them in life.
Oh, I mean, well, yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, it's just true.
We did only exchange like one message on the internet.
It's all been on paper.
Right.
And so, hey, everybody, welcome to episode 12 of Dream Daddy.
Wow.
I'm Tony.
I'm Fiona.
I'm Mal.
We're all excited.
Yeah. So.
We're watching a movie.
So excited. Damien's knuckles are turning white. It looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies?
What? You must be joking. I love horror movies.
The lights dim for the film. Damien screams. Oh, poor guy.
I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all.
Wow.
We settle in as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice and he takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking. The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin. Tony, this is right up your alley.
I do love Castlevania.
Tony?
Oh, yes. Okay, wait. Romulus Bad Blood. Okay. Awaken, my coven.
Two more vampires slide the tops off their stone coffins onto the floor.
I guess I'll do some.
No. I have to do all these characters.
Okay.
Sorry. I just need to get in the mood. Okay. Brother, is it time? Yes, husband, but also mortal enemy. It is time.
The three look at each other and then to the camera.
For
the Vampire Crusade. This rules. The trio of vampires flies off into the night as foreboding organ music plays in the distance. Wow, Tony. I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounded, it's actually a pretty fun flick.
I would watch this.
Absolutely. We get to a tense moment of the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with.
Romulus, it's good to finally meet you.
Oh, God. The Sean Connery voice gets pulled out.
General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you.
Blah. Romulus leaps out and slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera.
That's such a bad effect.
Yeah, it is. Damien screams again, reflexively grasping my hand. I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood or vampiric blood.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Damien retracts his hand and places it back in his lap.
I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic, and I got to an extremely scary section.
Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit that he's afraid of it, but I wish he would just be honest.
Yeah. ...
I wish he would hold my hand again and just be honest.
Yeah.
Maybe I could do something to try to make him feel more comfortable. I've got it. I'll do what all dads do best. Talk during the movie.
Nice.
We're gonna tell a dad joke. Where does a dog go when it loses its tail?
What? Where?
To the retail store.
Oh.
I yell that last bit a little too loud for a crowded movie theater, but I can see a smile form on Damien's face.
Good one, Teddy.
The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, with only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. We get to the final scene of the movie where Romulus Bad Blood and the general's wife embrace each other in his crypt.
It appears that the true Vampire Crusade was the Vampire Crusade in our hearts. Our cold, unbeaten hearts.
Romulus and the general's wife begin making out. Hard.
David's like, ah!
The film fades to black and the end appears on the screen. But then it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover Carmela, who watch the two from afar. Oh no, twist ending.
I have already forgotten.
Yeah, I have no idea what voices you were doing.
Our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3. Evil must die again.
More thunder, more ominous organs. The movie fades out again, and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end.
Wow.
Damien and I walk out of the movie theater amidst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise he survived the encounter. He even seems kind of invigorated.
What an interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by the harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore.
Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be, though.
Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll.
Damien is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me.
I don't know. It looks like Damien's taking me where all the daddies take us right after we go on a date with them. This generic street.
It's fine.
That's mean. This game is really
Don't
well
hate
made.
on the
Yeah.
city.
Yeah,
Like,
this game is
It's really good.
Yeah,
Still, I'm enjoying the walk and the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. Lovely night, isn't it?
as lovely as the company, yes.
Oh, ... He thinks I'm lovely. Damn. Okay, here comes the smooth response.
hard dap, huh?
Thanks. No.
No problem.
Crushed it. We both stand there feeling a little awkward. I sure am one smooth operator. Are you getting a little hungry? We could maybe stop off and grab something to eat.
Worry not, friend. I have a plan.
We turn the corner and are greeted by the gates of a cemetery? What? Are we going in there?
A little bit of Victorian flavor, Teddy. Trust me.
Oh, we're gonna have sex in a graveyard.
Oh, God.
I sure hope this isn't an
Every
achievement.
young goth's dream.
Oh.
I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. The night lights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him. For being in a cemetery, this is strangely romantic.
Picnicking in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition. An appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say?
So this isn't scary?
Nope.
Like,
No.
all right.
I mean, it's just a cemetery.
There's nothing
right?
moving in there.
It's only scary if you believe in ghosts and vampires and all those things. Maybe.
Ghosts.
With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket and picnic basket just
Whoa.
out of his cape,
Yeah.
which is magical, apparently. Wait, where are you hiding that?
Ha ha.
Under my cloak?
Oh, right. Damien unfolds the blanket and we both sit down, gazing out at the city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses. Cheese plate!
In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials, they became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and fine sculptures.
Oh, yeah, interesting. That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I have a question, though. How are you so okay with being in a graveyard? You had trouble handling a scary movie.
Oh my.
I wasn't...
He went, oh my. He sighs deeply.
Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. I just have never been good at those. I just feel as if, because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films, so I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know why. I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times.
Damien, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie.
It's quite all right. I actually did find myself enjoying this one, thanks to your help.
Aw, good.
Oh,
Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death.
Oh.
Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it.
So I'm really starting to think that this is adding to my thoughts as to what the plot twist is going to be.
Oh.
Yeah.
To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much death, brings me great comfort. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second.
We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but I actually feel very peaceful. ... Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees.
Is it going to be fucking Ernest again with the rocks?
What is that?
I'm not sure.
It noticed us. I'm paralyzed with fear as it begins lumbering slowly towards us. Its shape taking a more animal form, more feral. I look to Damien for help, but he's just as afraid and transfixed as I am. I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving faster.
Woof.
Oh.
It's a dog.
As it finally comes into the light, the friendliest, dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls its owner towards us. The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs at his hands. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily.
What a beautiful dog.
Hey.
We both look up, not expecting to see.
Oh,
Robert has a cute dog.
All right. Also get a Robert voice going.
Oh,
He's got a leather jacket.
That's all you need to know. Just try and make it different from your.
It doesn't have to be Robert.
Yeah, that's true. Thanks.
I love it.
Robert, what are you doing out here on this lovely evening? Hunting cryptids.
Yeah, hell yeah. What?
What?
I didn't know you had a dog.
This isn't my dog. I found her wandering in the street. I put a leash on her, and now we're walking around in this graveyard together, hunting cryptids.
Beautiful. Damien and I share a look.
May I give her a treat? Sure. Wouldn't want to give her cheese, though. Not to worry.
Damien reaches into the depths of his cloak and produces a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there? A dildo. The dog laps up the treat and crunches away, tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down her fur.
Thanks. My absolute pleasure.
Damien shakes the dog's paw.
Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again.
Robert and his dog disappear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That small Robert moment makes me like Robert a lot more.
A lot more. Yeah, absolutely.
That's a really weird thing to do, and I like it.
Yeah, same. I didn't know you liked dogs.
Victorians love dogs, actually. Most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog, such as a terrier or a Maltese. I think big dogs are nice, too.
Yeah, man. Dogs are cool.
I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. What say we make our way home?
Damien hops onto his feet and extends a hand to help me up. I gladly take it, as my knees aren't what they used to be. God, I fucking feel that. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin the walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful. Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep.
Thank you ever so kindly for your company tonight.
Damien, it was my pleasure.
Teddy, if you'll allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection.
Ooh, we're gonna get a token. Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded, monogrammed handkerchief. He presses it into my hand. Wow, thank you, Damien.
That's really damn
it's
charming.
So charming.
Let's see here.
I will use this to dry my tears for those I've lost. Or I'm gonna wave this at passing ships. I think the first one.
A noble purpose.
Yeah.
That gets the eggplant.
Yeah, he likes crying and death. Damien shuffles his feet.
I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you. Someone who's open to my eccentricities. It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you.
Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. Oh. Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hand. Oh, he's so cute.
Why can't we squeeze back?
I know.
I must take my leave. Good night.
Before I can say before I can say anything else, he's gone in a puff of smoke. Huh. I unlock the door and step inside. Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant.
Hey, Dad. What's up?
Were you watching me from the window?
No, I was just, Okay, yes, how was the movie?
Lots of vampire titties.
Told you.
But as it turns out, Damien is scared. Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep it between me and Damien. Scary cool. Yep, he's so cool it's scary. Nice save, Teddy. Did you know that graveyards used to be a place to throw parties? I think I'm misremembering that.
Wow, that's pretty punk.
Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though. Come on. Yeah.
How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf?
Oh, shit. How can you be so sure I'm not a werewolf? And how can I be so sure you're not a werewolf? Amanda's eyes narrow.
I don't trust you.
Nor I you. We make intense, wary eye contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling it for the night. Don't stay up too late, will ya?
I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight.
All right, rank us.
Dun dun dun.
S.
Maybe he really is Victorian.
Yes!
Wait.
Are you familiar with the works of Corey Feldman?
What?
He simply slayed in The Lost Boys.
Oh,
That's his voice.
thanks, Damien.
These little voice clips are so strange.
Yeah, they're very weird.
They're incredibly inconsistent, but that's okay. All right.
Oh, interview with the vampire. Haha.
Look at that.
What?
Something different.
Our kitchen? We've seen our kitchen before.
Yeah, but we're not on Grindr.
Oh,
yeah.
You're right. Oh shit. Okay. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room.
Oh.
I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? Oh no. I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops.
Not right now.
Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door.
That's the opposite of what
Yeah,
she just
it's not
said.
great. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh. What kind of dad are you gonna be? A prying dad, or are you gonna be aloof dad?
Are you gonna be a sweet manchego, or are you gonna be
Gruyere?
This is hard because kids like to not talk about stuff that they need to talk about.
All right, Mal, come on. We
But
got
sometimes they have
schedule
to
run.
talk
Go.
about it.
Make your choice.
Do it.
Come on.
Did something happen?
No, nothing happened. Go away.
Oh, okay. Leave her alone. All right. I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Oh, wow. I have no idea what has her so upset. She seemed totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry. But I also get the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it would have only made her more upset. I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. Oh. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her.
I doubt it.
About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda.
Morning.
She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today?
No.
Okay. Do you need a ride to school?
No.
Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer burned waffle out before it's finished cooking.
I have to go.
Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh, okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts.
Oh.
Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream, and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decide that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients.
Okay.
Time passes.
Time passes.
I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin,
What?
can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence.
Yeah.
I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it.
Dad,
So just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy.
Oh, no.
Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da!
Dad.
It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over and, oh, that's so cute.
This is beautiful.
It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve up some delicious cake.
So, it's really stupid.
What is?
This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart.
I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes?
I guess I should start from the top. So you know how Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California, right?
Emma R. I think it's the best friend.
Yeah.
Because she puked in Dead Gotham Beyond.
You got it. Wow, proud of you.
Nice.
Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while. But then I found out from Rosie M that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's. On the same night, they all told me they were busy studying for the Calc AB final.
Yikes.
So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I, have a crush on Noah, and, that's a thing.
What? Whoa. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay.
You're a bad liar.
So are you.
I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just keep quiet and keep going about my business.
Amanda sighs.
And then one day, I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips, and I really, really wanted nachos.
Totally understandable. Aww. I also really want nachos now.
So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos. Without me.
What?
It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss.
No.
Yes, I know. So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt, because of course she does, and Emma R just like glares at me.
Grace. Nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the...
boring one, gossipy one. Did she poop the bed too?
I'm going to say boring one.
Sure. Well, yeah, but that's not the important part. Grace is the one nobody really likes. Or I guess that's me now.
Oh, God.
But anyway, nobody will say...
to have.
Nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck, which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left, without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and... Sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? Yeah.
Are you paying attention? Yeah.
Okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you.
Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, an arduously long string of text messages.
Can you believe that?
I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. Oh, come on. It's not that hard.
It's not that hard. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend. And she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on read. And then...
Wait, left me on red? What's that?
Yeah, red.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, like she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there are red receipts.
I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand.
There's rules, Tony. No, there's totally rules.
Yeah.
Mal is 100% correct on this.
I am correct on how, yeah. It's okay. English is fucking confusing.
I feel so embarrassed over here.
Gotcha.
So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got, or just everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of.
All right, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad.
There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff.
I mean, it sounds like your friends are being fucking assholes and you shouldn't be friends with them anymore because they're assholes.
Yeah, the bottom line is that everybody dropped me, half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends.
Oh, Amanda, I'm so sorry.
I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long.
Yeah, gee, almost like, oh God.
That's rough.
Fuck. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake.
Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah.
That's reasonable.
Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everybody just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore?
You're definitely cool.
Why wasn't I enough?
Aww.
I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad.
This is like super real talk
This
right
is
here.
so real. Amanda looks so dejected. I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help?
Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip.
Or hot goss. Wow.
I know, it's pretty dumb.
It's not dumb.
No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over.
No, it's not. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings.
I guess.
Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time.
Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago.
You and me both. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom.
By the way, can we always say nugs instead of nuggets from
Oh,
now on?
absolutely.
Cool.
Real friends don't do that shit. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing. And if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. Fucking right, Teddy.
Lay it down.
I'll keep that in mind.
I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake?
Yes, we did just eat that whole cake.
Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around.
Hey, Pops.
Yeah?
Thank you.
You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Aww.
Oh, they recorded that line.
Cute. Oh my God.
All right, everybody. Well, after that incredibly emotional and
Heartwarming
moment after heartbreaking,
moment.
Such a dad time.
Yeah.
such a time. What a time to be a daddy. Well, anyways, that's the end of this episode. Thank you for watching, and hit the subscribe button if you
Subscribe.
want to subscribe. It's actually called the subscribe button. That was a misnomer. And we'll see you later.
Oh my. Goodbye.
Bye.